Right, so get this. February 27th, 2025 must have been like AI and Tech News Day.
Yeah.
You guys sent in a ton of stuff. Articles, press releases, everything.
Uh,
It's nuts. We're talking like big moves from Apple,
mm-hmm.
Meta, YouTube,
Right.
even OpenAI and LexisNexis are like teaming up.
It's crazy.
It seems like the whole tech world decided to make a big announcement on the same day.
Yeah, they all got together and...
So we're going to take a deep dive into all of this today and figure out what it all means.
Right.
What's really important? What should we all be paying attention to?
Exactly.
And how might all of this stuff actually impact our lives?
Yeah. I think the best place to start would be with this LexisNexis and OpenAI partnership.
Okay, so LexisNexis, the legal research people, they're joining forces with OpenAI, the folks behind those crazy powerful language models.
That's right.
And their goal is to make special AI tools for lawyers built right into the LexisNexis platform.
Yeah.
What's got you so interested in this?
Well, think about how complicated legal research is. You have to go through tons and tons of case law precedents, all these regulations that are constantly changing.
Right. That's a lot.
It's a ton of work. And now imagine if AI could analyze all that information right away and find all the important precedents.
Oh, wow.
And even draft legal documents.
Whoa. So instead of spending hours in the library, lawyers could have AI assistants doing all the hard work.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
going to totally change how they work.
Yeah. Huge time saver.
And this is what's so cool about AI that's made for a specific job.
Okay.
General AI models are impressive,
Sure.
but they just don't understand a field like law the same way an expert does.
Right.
But when you make AI just for lawyers,
Yeah.
you can create tools that completely change how they do things.
Makes you wonder what other fields are ready for this kind of AI revolution.
Wow, yeah.
Right? Like healthcare engineering, maybe even podcasting.
Absolutely. And the investments we're seeing are pointing in that direction.
Right.
Speaking of which, we got to talk about Apple's big announcement. They're investing a whopping $500 billion in U.S.-based AI research chip development and manufacturing.
$500 billion.
That's serious.
That's not just dipping their toes in the water. That's like doing a cannonball into the AI pool.
Exactly.
It's clear that Apple thinks AI is the future.
For sure.
But they're not just focused on AI. They're also really emphasizing U.S. manufacturing.
Right.
What kind of impact could that have?
It's a really smart move on a few levels. First, it puts Apple right at the front of AI development,
Okay.
which could attract the best people in the field and lead to even more innovation in the U.S.
Makes sense.
Second, it strengthens manufacturing within the U.S., potentially creating more jobs and boosting the economy. It shows that they're in it for the long haul.
So it's not just about making fancy new gadgets.
Oh, nope.
It's about being in control of the whole AI world. Yeah, the chips, to the research, to the manufacturing.
Exactly. And they're not the only ones doing this. Meta's investing billions in their own data center project.
Really?
It's going to cost them over $200 billion to build a whole campus just for AI.
These investments are mind-blowing.
I know, it's hard to even imagine.
It really shows you how much these companies believe in the power of AI.
For sure.
But let's get down to earth for a minute. What does all this mean for everyday people?
Okay.
Let's look at something that could change how we create and watch videos. YouTube's new AI video tool.
Oh, this is a cool one.
Tell me more.
Imagine just typing what you want in a video
Okay.
and having AI make the whole video for you based on what you wrote. That's what YouTube's doing with its new tool.
Wait, so no more messing around with video editing software or struggling with lighting and sound.
Right.
You just type what you want and boom, you've got a video.
Well, it's not that simple,
Okay.
but it's a revolutionary idea. It makes video creation accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
So anyone with a story to tell can make a professional-looking video. Think about what that means for education marketing, even just sharing your own experiences.
Everyone could be a filmmaker.
Right. This could completely change online video content.
No more shaky vlogs or those awkward home videos. Unless that's what you're going for, of course.
Exactly.
This is super exciting. But let's move on to OpenAI.
Okay.
They've got their own big news too.
What's that?
So OpenAI, the people who made those GPT models everyone's talking about,
Yeah.
they're doing something big.
Yeah.
They're putting all their models together under one name, GPT 4.5.
Interesting.
Why is this such a big deal?
This shows that OpenAI is getting more strategic. Instead of making a bunch of different models, they're focusing on making their existing technology better and more unified.
So it's less about adding new bells and whistles
Yeah,
and more about building a really strong foundation for the future.
exactly, like making a really solid platform that they can use for all sorts of things.
That makes sense.
This move towards unification is going to have a big impact on both developers and people who use their AI.
I know we've only just scratched the surface of all these developments,
It's a lot to take in.
but it's clear that the world of AI is changing really fast.
For sure.
And things are about to get even more interesting as we look at how this AI revolution is affecting the whole world.
Yeah, I can't wait to dive into that.
Buckle up for part 2.
We were just getting started.
So welcome back. It's wild to see how fast AI is changing things.
Yeah, it's moving at lightning speed.
From lawyers to videos, AI is everywhere.
Pretty much.
But with any powerful technology, there's always a flip side.
Right. You have to think about the bigger picture.
Exactly. What are the potential downsides?
Well, for instance, as AI starts doing more and more jobs, what happens to the people who were doing those jobs before?
Oh, that's a good point.
We need to think about how we can retrain people and help the workforce adapt to this new AI-driven world.
So it's not just about cool gadgets anymore.
Nope.
It's about big societal changes.
Exactly.
How do we make sure that everyone benefits from these advances?
That's the million-dollar question. It's complicated. But one key thing is education and training.
Okay, so like teaching people the skills they'll need to succeed in this new world.
Exactly. And not just technical skills either.
Like what else?
Critical thinking, problem-solving, creativity, stuff that AI can't really do.
So instead of being scared that AI will take our jobs,
Right.
we should see it as a chance to improve the workforce,
Yeah.
to focus on higher level tasks
Mm-hmm.
and encourage people to keep learning throughout their lives.
Absolutely. It's about embracing change and adapting to a new reality.
And that kind of brings us back to the AI arms race we talked about earlier.
The competition between OpenAI and China's DeepSeek.
Yeah. It raises some big questions about how this will all play out on a global scale.
Definitely.
It's not just about who makes the smarter AI.
Right.
It's about who controls it, who sets the rules,
Right.
and who gets to shape how it impacts the world.
It's like a new kind of global power struggle.
Exactly. And the
Yeah.
stakes are super high.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about economic power, national security, even the possibility of AI being used in ways we haven't even thought of yet.
It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie.
I know, but this is real life.
So what can we even do as individuals?
Well, it's easy to feel helpless,
Right.
but the first step is to be aware.
Okay.
If we understand the potential impacts of AI, we can start talking about it and pushing for responsible development.
So being informed citizens, making smart choices about the technology we use,
Right.
and holding companies and governments accountable for developing and using AI in a responsible way.
Exactly. Now let's shift gears a bit and go back to those other big breakthroughs we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Microsoft's Majorana 1 quantum computing chip and Toyota's new solid-state battery technology.
Those weren't just small news stories.
No, they were huge.
They were major developments.
Yeah.
Let's start with quantum computing.
Okay.
What's so special about this Majorana 1 chip?
So regular computers use bits, which can be either a 0 or a 1. Quantum computers use qubits, which can be both 0 and 1 at the same time.
Whoa, that's trippy.
It allows them to do calculations way faster than regular computers.
So they're not just a little faster,
Nope.
they're on a whole other level.
Exactly.
What does that mean for AI development?
It could completely change the game. Quantum computing could make it much faster to train complex AI models,
Wow.
leading to big breakthroughs in fields like medicine materials, science, and finance. We could solve problems that we can't even touch right now.
So quantum computing could be the key to unlocking the full potential of AI.
It could be.
That's insane. But let's not forget about Toyota's solid-state battery news. Electric cars are already becoming popular.
They are.
But what makes these new batteries so important?
Imagine electric cars that can go much farther on a single charge
Okay.
and can charge in just minutes instead of hours. That's what solid-state batteries offer.
That would be a game changer.
They're also safer, have a higher energy density, and could revolutionize the whole electric vehicle industry.
This could really speed up the move away from fossil fuels.
Yeah,
It could impact everything from how we get around to how we produce energy.
for sure.
It's a big win for the environment and a major step towards a cleaner future.
Yeah.
But how does this all tie back to AI?
It's all connected. AI is crucial for optimizing battery performance, managing the charging infrastructure, and even developing self-driving cars.
Okay, I see.
These advances in battery technology are both driven by and helping to advance AI's capabilities.
So it's not just about individual breakthroughs.
Right.
It's about how all these technologies are coming together and making each other more powerful.
Exactly. It's a complex web of interconnected advancements.
This is getting pretty intense.
Yeah.
I think we need a minute to absorb all of this before we move on to the final part of our deep dive. All right, we've covered a ton in this deep dive,
Yeah, no kidding.
from AI lawyers to quantum computers.
It's been a lot.
February 27th, 2025 was a huge day for tech.
It really was a turning point.
So as we wrap things up,
Okay.
let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
Sounds good.
What are the big trends we're seeing in AI, and how might they impact our lives in the next few years?
One of the biggest trends is the rise of specialized AI.
Okay.
AI that's tailored for specific industries and tasks.
Like the LexisNexis and OpenAI partnership.
Exactly. Imagine that approach applied to healthcare finance education. The possibilities are endless.
So it's like having a team of AI experts,
Yeah,
each one super knowledgeable in their field, ready to help us with all sorts of things.
that's the idea.
But what about jobs? Won't this lead to people losing their jobs?
It's a valid concern. Some jobs will definitely be affected as AI takes on more tasks.
Right.
But it also creates an opportunity
For what?
to train people for new jobs and focus on skills that AI can't replicate.
Okay.
Things like creativity, critical thinking, and complex problem solving.
So instead of being afraid of AI taking our jobs,
Mm.
we should see it as a chance to evolve the workforce.
Exactly. Embrace lifelong learning and adapt to the changing job market.
Got it. Another big trend is the democratization of AI.
Right. Making it accessible to everyone.
Tools like YouTube's AI video generator are putting AI power into the hands of everyday people.
Exactly.
That's huge.
Right.
It levels the playing field and lets individuals and small businesses use AI without needing a ton of resources or technical expertise.
It really opens things up for people.
And that could lead to a surge in innovation and creativity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where anyone with an idea can make it happen using AI tools.
That would be amazing.
Mm.
But this accessibility also comes with risks.
Of course. We can't ignore the potential for misuse.
As AI gets more powerful and easier to use, we have to make sure it's used ethically and responsibly.
Couldn't agree more. We need to address potential biases in AI systems, ensure transparency in how they make decisions, and prioritize data privacy and security.
Those are big challenges that require a lot of discussion and collaboration.
It's an ongoing process.
It's not just about making the technology, it's about building the future we want to live in.
Exactly.
A future where AI benefits everyone.
And that brings us to the global race for AI dominance.
Right? The competition between OpenAI and China's DeepSeek shows us that AI is becoming a major factor in global power.
It's not just a tech rivalry. It's about influence, economic dominance, and maybe even national security.
The stakes are incredibly high.
They are. This race is driving massive investments, shaping international relations and influencing global regulations for AI.
It's a fascinating but also kind of scary situation.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
So as we navigate this exciting and unpredictable time in tech history, what excites you most about the future of AI?
Honestly, what excites me is the potential for AI to solve some of the world's biggest problems.
Like what?
Curing diseases, fighting climate change, things like that. AI has the power to make a real difference.
I agree.
But what worries you?
I worry about misuse, unintended consequences, and the gap between those who benefit from AI and those who don't.
That's a good point. We need to make sure everyone benefits from AI, not just a select few.
Exactly.
It reminds us that we can't be passive observers. We have to actively shape the future of AI. I agree. We need to be part of the conversation, advocate for responsible development, and hold those in power accountable.
This is just the beginning of a long and complex journey.
You're sure?
As AI keeps evolving, so will our understanding of its potential and its impact.
That's the exciting part.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI.
It's been fun.
We hope this has given you some things to think about and encouraged you to explore AI with a critical but optimistic outlook.
Absolutely.
Keep learning, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Until next time.